Hi guys, how are you? I'm Robin, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Welcome to this new video. Now in this one, I'm going to explain why every guy, you included, should be owning a sea salt spray. So in this video, I'm working with Toni & Guy hair care products. Now, they're a brand that I absolutely love. They create really solid products, and also they're a British heritage brand, so that's something quite close to my heart. I also really like the fact that they champion guys like you and me to create our looks from the hair down, which is something that I quite often do, as you'll see in this video. So for this one, I'm going to talk about what sea salt sprays actually are, the benefits of using them, if they can damage your hair, how to use them, and then I've got a couple of little hairstyle inspirations for you. And before I get going, you know the drill, or maybe you don't. Press subscribe right now if you've not yet done that. The button is just below this video. Also make sure that bell button is hit. But here we go, sea salt sprays and why you should be owning one. So sea salt spray is exactly as it sounds. It's a spray formula that's got salt and also other compounds in it. Now salt water is known for absorbing the natural oils from our hair, which is why you get this really sort of great texture and volume after a day at the beach. Now because of its sort of beachy effect, it's become a real summer staple, with girls especially, but also moving into guys. Now you'll have seen in my street style videos that when I often ask people what they've got in their hair, loads of guys have said sea salt spray, and if they haven't, then it's definitely something that I've recommended. Now this one, the Toni & Guy hair care products, is one I've actually used for years. I just think it's a really solid product, it's great in terms of price point, and it really does deliver on what it's supposed to do. Now due to its versatility, sea salt spray is perfect for all hair types. Now if you've got hair like me, if it's quite fine and flyaway, then it's going to add texture and grip to it. It's just going to give it that boost and the volume to then go on in style with something like a clay, a paste, or a putty. Now if you're at the other end of the scale and you've got very thick hair, then you might be thinking, this is not a product that I need. But actually, what this is going to do, it's going to help you to define that hairstyle. Just give it a bit more body and movement, texture again, to then go on and use something. Or if you're someone that just wants that sort of lived-in look, but without it being overstyled, then this is going to give you something that looks like you've got absolutely nothing in your hair without weighing it down. Now, whatever hair type you've got, it's not going to go hard, it's not going to go sticky, and it's not going to look greasy. So when I've been talking to some people about sea salt sprays, and actually some of you guys on Instagram through direct messages, quite often I get asked, can sea salt sprays damage your hair? Now, factually and sort of looking at the science, yes, sea salt can dehydrate the hair, like salt does on our skin. But really guys, as with any product that we use, it's all about using it in moderation, really checking in with yourself and your hair and seeing what works for you. Now also I would say the advantages far outweigh that the tiniest little bit of risk, and throughout all the years I've been using it, I've never ever had any problem. Sea salt spray is probably one of the easiest products that you can use. You know, if you're a novice, you're just starting out with your hair, or you're an expert and you really know what you're doing, really, this product's going to work perfectly for you. Now I'm using the Toni & Guy Sea Salt Texturizing Spray. I'm putting it straight into the hair, about 3 or 4 squirts. Now at this point, you could just style your hands and let it dry naturally. This will give you that sort of beachy waves, especially if you've got longer hair. You can give it that sort of lived-in look. Or you can move it on to the next bit, which is these two sort of inspirational, we're gonna go with that, inspirational hairstyles. There's one which is a sort of down across the face, very much like you've been at the beach all day, you're going to the bar in the evening, you just want to be relaxed. Not necessarily a hairstyle I'd always do, because I like the volume, but it's something very easy to do. Or you can go with my sort of classic, my go-to, which is the quiff. And the sea salt spray is really going to add that structure to it and allow you to build the volume. Now for each of these, we're starting exactly the same way, 3 or 4 pumps into the hair, work through your hands. Then for the down across the face one, we're going to get a hairdryer, direct it, work the hands through, and really get that style in. For the quiff one, we're going to grab a brush, and again we're going to work through, but this time moving away from the face and up. Now for each of these hairstyles, because we're using a hairdryer, I'm going to stop as soon as the hair starts to feel dry, because we don't want to over dry it. Now for the down style, I'm grabbing a bit of the Toni & Guy putty and working it into my hands and just really working through to build that textured look. And then for the quiff one, what I'm going to do is grab a bit of Toni & Guy clay, again into the hands, and work through in that upward motion, really building the structure of the quiff and giving it far more volume. Now, you know I'm a hairspray fan, I just think I don't want to risk it, so I'm going to blast the hair all over with hairspray before going out. This sort of down and relaxed look is perfect for you if you're that sort of guy that wants hair to look perfectly undone, I'm gonna say. You know, hair that you've not made much of an effort on, but you have styled it. Then the quiff one is more for that volume, for the impact, and a style that really, I always think, will turn heads. So it's two different styles, but both using that sea salt spray. But there you go guys, thank you very much for watching. Give it a go, experiment, let me know how you get on. If you are new to my channel and you've not yet pressed subscribe, then hit subscribe, the button is just up there. I've also got more video suggestions down there, stay with me and watch them, or head to my blog. There's an article all about this, I've also got pictures from these two different looks right here. But guys, I'm going to see you on Thursday. It's not a brand bash, it's a very good street style from Brooklyn. I'll see you then. Bye bye.